our ingenuity. Every day we talk about human invention and creativity in science, technology, and the arts. We talk about all the drama and intrigue, insight and personal conviction that constantly bubble just below the surface of a world built by human hands. We honor complexity at the same time we keep things understandable. Do join me. We'll have a lot of fun together.
Weekdays at 5:45 on KSJE. 8:55 Wednesday morning here on KSJE. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to the Scott Michlin Morning Program, and welcome to our viewers who are watching live this morning on Facebook and YouTube. It is Wednesday, and that's when we take a trip over to the Encouragement Lab, and look who's there, none other than Dr. Mike Haddabaugh, who is joining us from the Encouragement Lab this morning. Good morning.
Morning, Scott. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you this morning?
I am doing fine. Thank you very much.
Well, good. It's good to see you and have you be along with us for the program. And what is our message this morning? Before, and folks didn't see this, but you were drinking out of a Ireland mug this morning. So
yeah, I got my Ireland coffee. My mother-in-law bought me this.
It's not Irish coffee this early in the morning, is it?
No.
Okay. All right, Dr. Haddabaugh.
Not yet.
Just checking. All right. What's your message for us today?
I got some great stuff for you today. You know, we're a week out after the elections.
Yes, we are.
We're not going to talk about the elections.
Okay.
The elections have created this moment for me, and that is, do you want to see an immediate, I'm talking immediate improvement in your life?
All right, sure, who wouldn't?
You ready for that?
Yeah.
Here it is. Quit playing the victim card.
Uh-oh. Well,
I've seen politician after politician. The reason they lost was blankety blank, and both parties. I mean, you know, it's never them.
Right. Okay. I hear that. I've seen that too and heard it. You're right.
Yeah, and here's the deal: I mean, you know, they're politicians, but the problem is we see that and think, oh, well, if big, powerful people can do that, I can do that too. It never looks good. I don't care who you are, what you are. It never looks good to play the victim card, and you never feel better doing it. Because what you're doing when you say that is, I don't have control. I don't have any impact on what my life is or becomes. And the moment you do that, the moment you quit playing that card, is the moment your life gets better immediately.
Okay.
So quit playing the victim card. Now, how do we, you know, I know a lot of smart people. I mean, really smart. They got doctor in front of their name and PhD behind their name that still play the victim card when it comes to their life. And you just go, wow, you know a lot about this, but you play the victim whenever it comes to what's going on in your life. So quit doing that. Own what you do well, own what you don't do well, and guess what? Life will need to get better because you'll be faced with reality. And saw some great videos this week. I've been doing some research, thus the glasses. Got to have glasses.
Right.
And it just talks about that one of the mistakes we make as human beings is we expect life to be good all the time. It's not. It's going to be good some of the time. It's going to be bad some of the time. And it's actually amazing that in the human condition that we can survive horrific places. I mean, you know, why is it that some people get mistreated in cultures and they thrive after that's over, and other people it destroys them? And it's all about victim mentality. If you let people destroy you, they'll destroy you.
Interesting. Right.
How can Nelson Mandela, you know, live 25 years in a prison and it not destroy him? Instead, it gave him more joy. He came out of prison smiling. I've met many, I had the privilege recently to meet a couple of concentration camp survivors. And without fail, every one of them I've met has a very positive disposition. And they're not still going, oh, well, if that hadn't happened to me, my life would have been so different. Instead, they took that and went, you know what? That happened. That's who I am. But I'm not going to think about that anymore in my life, and I'm going to engage my life. So
interesting. Okay. Well, and if anyone is allowed to play the victim card, it would certainly be someone who survived a concentration camp.
Well, and as we've talked about the subject before, I think I've said before, is it's okay that sometimes people get stuck in victimhood. Don't ever blame a victim for being a victim. That's not my point here.
Right.
My point is self-determination, is that you ultimately control whether you're a victim or not. And if you're verbalizing yourself that you're a victim of whatever, if somebody else did something to you that caused something else, then you've freely given away your own control. The people that survived concentration camps were the people that refused to let those that controlled almost every area of their life to control this.
Right. Very
Never
true.
lose your own control of this, and you'll always be free. No matter how many bars they put in front of you, no matter how many roadblocks they put in front of you, no matter how much you feel like the world has been turned against you, keep control of this, and you can find joy anywhere.
All right. That's a good point, Dr. Hadabaugh. Thank you so much. We are out of time, but great advice as always. That is Dr. Mike Hadabaugh from the Encouragement Lab. He's with me every Wednesday right here on KSJE Farmington.